Justin Blake, the uncle of Jacob Blake, testifies in front of the Legislative Task Force on racial disparities. The group has the goal to draft new laws here in Wisconsin to be more equitable.
Yeah, but some community leaders say they are disappointed in the group's progress so far. Jason Calvi tells us today's hearing went on the road to Kenosha.
Then candidate Joe Biden in September visited this same Kenosha church.
The words of a president matter.
Where today Jacob Blake's uncle Justin speaks to the Speaker's Task Force on racial disparities.
Although they're far away from agreeing on stuff, they're in the same room. And that's hope. You got to start with like a mustard seed, like Pastor says. We're going to be the fertilizer. We're going to be the rain.
The task force missed an original goal to create legislation for the beginning of this year.
We don't want to short circuit the conversations we're having at the task force level, and we want to make sure all voices are included. So that does take some time.
In an email acquired by Up North News, task force co-chair Jim Steineke predicted leading it might be a political loser and wrote that Republicans could use the task force to make inroads with voters.
My main goal in that email was to describe what I saw as the political analysis of the task force. But the work that we've been doing is incredibly important.
Kenosha community leaders say they'll keep showing up until there's action.
This is their job. Their job is to listen to us.
This thing could grow into something. We never know. We have to be positive before negative.
From this Kenosha church, the work of the task force continues on, possibly through the end of March, leading to recommendations after that, and then legislation, which Steineke tells me it's his goal, won't just sit on a shelf. Reporting here in Kenosha, Jason Calvi, Fox 6 News.
The Kenosha County District Attorney decided not to charge the Kenosha police officer who shot Jacob Blake 7 times. The DA said Blake had a warrant against him, was armed with a knife, struggled with police, and attempted to get into a car with a child.